When you think of photography, what comes to mind? Do you think of portraits, wedding photography, or fine art photography? Do you think that these types of photography are forms of art? What about conceptual photography? Do you think this type is a form of art? Why do you think the way that you do? To me, I feel that all of these types of photography and many more are all forms of art. The amount of work that goes into a single photograph is incredible, whether it is as simple as taking someone's portrait or putting the work into a wedding photo. Conceptual photography should be considered a form of art because the amount of time and effort that goes into creating these photographs allows the viewer to enter a new world, in a world of their own. Everyone has their own perspective on things, and with conceptual photography, there is no wrong answer. Conceptual photography is an image of an idea or concept. The photographers have a vision in mind, and they set up the scene to make that vision a reality. Conceptual photography can also be digitally edited to achieve the vision that the photographer had in mind. It might also be called avant-garde photography. Conceptual photography has the opposite approach than photojournalism, which is photographing an actual event, whereas I already mentioned, conceptual photography is a concept or idea. Usually, conceptual photography tries to portray an emotion and it tends to say something about someone or a type of society. Conceptual photographs can be found in advertisements or for public service announcements. They can also be found in magazines. Although conceptual photographs can be found in these different source types, artists do create conceptual photographs to be sold or displayed in a gallery as fine art. When someone does digital editing, conceptual photography, that person will make careful decisions throughout their thought process to create the perfect image. A photographer, when they practice conceptual photography through digital editing, can not only spend hours upon hours shooting the different material or images to put into that one photograph, but they can also spend hours upon days at a computer. They need to have a steady hand and a good eye to make everything look natural, and as if it is just one image. They have to blend the images together through burning and dodging, and also through deleting portions of one image to make it fit into another. When a photographer practices conceptual photography using film in a darkroom, the photographer will spend hours in the darkroom, concentrating and being prestigious about the process that they are working with. In the darkroom, they also have to be careful and pay close attention to the time within the process. They do not want to overexpose or underexpose the image because if they overexpose or underexpose the image, they will have to start the whole process over again from the very beginning, remembering the times of exposure for each image contributed. So when you think of conceptual photography, remember the images you have just seen. Do you think that these images are a true form of art or not? Tell me why you think this.